Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your team captain here at Team Silverback. Welcome back to another deck profile. Today was pre-release at the Grid Games in Manchester, Connecticut. We were playing for the pre-release for Alan. I didn't really want anything from the set. I don't really like Malice, so and White Horse kind of sucks. So that's just my opinions. But I wanted to play, so I played Branded. I'm trying it out for the current format. It's not legal, but we were playing Alan format for the pre-release. So this is basically post Alan deck profile. So I'll basically just get right into it. This is the promo, by the way, that I ended up winning. It should have been a map, but whatever. 3 Albaz standard, 3 Aliber the Gesture, also standard. I played 2 Quem because I'm playing 60, and because of the extra deck, I'm playing like Lulu and Titanclad as like priority like plays. So having the second one to be able to summon is really good. For grind game and just sometimes it's a decent normal summon, or you summon it off of the opening. 2 Cartesia. I think you play this no matter what. 2 Cartesia is really strong. Even if you play Fusion Deployment, just having access there to get into Gragonol is really strong. I'm playing 2 Shrouded. I kind of want to play 3. I've been going back and forth between 3 and 2. I just don't like the fact that if you open multiples, it doesn't really do anything. That's the only reason I don't like 3, but it's 60, so it shouldn't happen too much. But also pairs well if you're Branded Height Spirits, obviously. Be able to get a +2 into Branded Fusion or whatever other combination you're trying to do. And then for mostly the one of, well, I guess the last 2 of was 2 Birds for like the Despia type engine. And then the one of Tragedy, self-explanatory. Then I played the one Springen's Kit, and then I guess like the non-related stuff, or mostly non-related stuff, the one Ido, 2 Saranir, which is part of the engine but not really. Like all it does is dump a card, so it's strong, it's good, I like it, but it's not part of the engine necessarily. And then the one Magnum, the one Lubellion there, being able to get one of these guys, and or when it's on the field, getting the branded loss is really good. Preventing your opponent from being able to respond to your card effects, and getting the free extra plus when you do fusion summon is really strong. Getting Mark Carrier or an extension or an extender, and then playing the one I'm playing a Nadir Servant, so I'm playing the Maximus and the one at Libiton. I back and forth on Libiton, but the format's so crazy and there's so many different layers. I'm playing him because you need an extra option to be able to play through everything that's going on. But anyway, continuing off 3 Branded opening, self-explanatory, and then 1 loss, and then I'm playing 2 Branded in red, and then the 2 High Spirits, and then the 1 Branded Fusion. Bring it back. The only thing I'll say is I thought I was playing 3, but I guess I was only playing 2. The 60 card build, but it's really strong. I like this card a lot. Just it's another Nadir Servant. It's a quick play Nadir Servant, but you have to have a card in hand to do it. And then the one of Gold Sark and the Foolish. Being able to use these does a lot. Banishing Mercury or Tragedy to search a card, and or dumping Albaz, or I dumped the Ido to be able to make to be able to do the lock better or faster. You can dump a couple other things like a Shrouded Dragon, and then you can use Shrouded Dragon effect to put something in grave to get like the Retribution that I'm about to show you. And then for just traps, Retribution and the Fusion deployment. Some people play multiples. I only play 1 because I don't think you need multiples. Retribution, some people play 2, which has merit, but I don't want to brick as much. The deck's already bricks as much as this, so I don't think I can commit to playing 2. And then 3 Droplet. This is like all non-engine stuff. 3 Super Poly, 3 Nadir Servant, which is non-engine and engine at the same time, but really strong. 1 card combo. Like if they Ash Boss and Beauty Fusion, I still have this, and I still go full combo. So it's really strong. And then I go 3 Fusion Deployment, just another copy of Cartesia, or weird cases you go Albaz to be able to do get rid of a body, or make a Mirror Jade, or just bait something out. Called by the Grave, 1 Talents. Then I play 2 Allure, which sounds crazy, but I just needed room for non-engine, so I took 1 card out. And then same thing with Book Eclipse. I normally play 3, but I took another card out for more non-engine. Because it's not as strong against Malice. So it's only like it's decent going first if they have Valor Imperm on like Alibert or Cartesia or Clem. But other than that, it's good, but it's not as good. So I put it down to 2, but you could easily play 3. And then I played 3 Thrust because Thrust is awesome. And then for the last non-engine, I played 3 Follows because it's either this or you play Droll, but because Droll isn't good against Malice, you have to play Follows. If you have Meows, you can play those too, but I think in the main, Follows just is a little better. There's a lot of debate for certain cards in the list, but for how it played, I really liked it. If I didn't get sacked round 1, I would have I think I could have went undefeated, but oh well. So I'll go down to the extra deck. Played 2 Albion, mandatory, and then the 1 Lubellion gets your fusion plays going. And then I play the 1 Mirror Jade, the 1 Sanctifier, and 1 Glug Glug, AK Gragonol. Mirror Jade at 1, I don't miss it. I mean, maybe sometimes, like, it'd be easy to make a second Mirror Jade. But other than, like, every once in a blue, I'd never missed the second one. 1 Titanclad, 1 Ebelinatus. This is, you don't have to main this in the extra, but in my opinion, it's like, if you go against Blue Eyes or any, like, decks that play dragons, it's just like, why would you want to lose that game 1 for nothing? So this is arguably debatable, but you're not catching me without playing it. And then the 1 Brainborn, whatever his name is, this guy's awesome. I love this card. I should really learn how to pronounce his name. But with him with High Spirits is insane. And then, because I just pinch like the bird and dump him and get like whatever I need. And him with Albaz and Grave is like just an extra interruption. Like I did that like 2 or 3 times. Being able to banish it, summon Albaz, and then make Mirror Jade with their bodies, and then Mirror Jade just a whole nother. And then I had like red face down, so I did Mirror Jade twice with Abelin, what's his name? Ad libitum engraved, so it was pretty cute. And then because I was able to do that, I got more follow up, and I was able to OTK the turn after. But and then Quiritus, the only Dogmatic Despian fusion I'm playing. Some people play the other one, but I just never been in a scenario where I thought it would come up, so I think it's just win more. So that's just me. And then Chimera, and then I play Lulu for Nadir Servant, because if they Ash Blossom me, or if like they have double hand trap me and I still have Nadir Servant to resolve, then this plus it depends. Like I can dump this and then the Titanclad, Titanclad, to be able to get Quem and Cartesia on board on the end phase, and then Quem jumps the Albaz, and then I can, if hopefully I have Albinatus, this engrave, or I can switch it up around so I can still go like Mirror Jade and a couple other fusions on their turn, or in weird cases I can even go Albion and Glug Glug to dump the Ido to gimmick puppet them. So it's really silly. But last few fusions for Super Poly, the Predaplant, the Swamp Dragon, and the Garura. These are pretty standard. You don't Super Poly too much with this because other than Desiree, but then it just gets outed immediately. But I mean, you added the Desiree. But these 2 cards come up a lot against Malice and like Raziel, and then like some weird cases like against Water. Because they're all the same types and attributes and stuff like that. But, and then the last thing for the side deck. So side deck, I played the 1 Mass Dragon for Time. I played Feather and double Lightning Storm. And then I played Lancia, double Lancia and 1 Sanctum. I could have put a 3rd one in, but I left 1 at home, so that's why it's not at 3. So yeah, that's about it for that. And then 2 Deep Barrier for like Mitsurugi and like Raziel and anything else. Like I don't want to call fusion against myself, so that would feel bad, but you know, big bodies beat little bodies too, so you know, do what you gotta do. And then different Dimension Ground for like Memento and whatever else that might be an issue. And then I played 3 Gizmek, Uka, and 1 Incredible Enclasia, so if anyone special summons from their deck. I can summon him from my hand, and then on summon Ecclesia, and then Ecclesia, tribute yourself to summon Albaz at a quick effect, so I can do that whenever I feel like. And then also, like, in time, this kind of comes up. Whenever every single time your opponent special summons, it burns for 300, so it's like another Mass Dragon in a way. So it's cute. And then the last card is the new card. This is a card I pulled for entry. It's called Gordian Slicer. It never came up, but I like the card a lot, so I just wanted to play it. It's a really cool card. But I pulled that for entry, so, you know, I won pretty well. But overall, the deck ran pretty well. My matchups, round 1 was Malice, which was my only loss. And then round 2 was against Memento. It was Memento. And then I played a game. That game was a 42-minute game, and I ended up winning because they misplayed one time, and then, you know, you capitalize on those. And then round 3 was against Odeon Gold. Yeah, it was like this Odeon deck with Eldritch, and it was really crazy. We got to game 3 because game 2 I could, like, you know, could not break that board with all that stuff on the field. But game 3 I ended up idle walking him with like 5 minutes on the clock, and then he couldn't do anything, so I just smacked him for the game. So it was pretty fun. But other than that, shout out to the grid, shout out to my team Silverback, and thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please come back for more Yu-Gi-Oh content.